Alright, what's good guys? My name is Eli. So today we're going to be doing a review on my turbo e36. Basically just doing a build video and breaking everything down for y'all. So yeah, let's get it. Alright, so this car is a 1997 328 IS. Basically, IS means it's the sport package, so I had the sport suspension. It's got the 5-speed ZF transmission, and it's got the M52 B28, meaning it has a cast block, which is really good for boost. So yeah, I basically got this car like sophomore year of high school, drove it all the way till senior year, and then senior year I ended up hydro locking the motor. So basically so far it's got a whole new motor, or not a whole new motor, it's got a rebuilt motor that I rebuilt. It was my first time rebuilding it. And then I also have like a lot of supporting mods done, eBay turbo kit, eBay radiator. So yeah, but starting off with the build, let's see, let me find it, hold on. All right, so starting off, it's got electric fan conversion, short shifter chassis mounted, and then I also built a 3-inch straight pipe for like $200. You could just go on Amazon and buy some like piping. Super cheap, bro, and it sounds good. And that it also has an Amazon muffler, and it has a resonator like where the old cat should be. So basically a straight pipe straight from the turbo. And then it's also got poly trans mounts, all poly engine mounts, Powerflex subframe bushings, Boost Monkey poly aluminum diff bushings. I mean, I dropped the whole rear in and I welded in reinforcement plates. It's got the engine mount for the turbo, so it's like a longer type of mount. And then it's got max speeding rods coilovers, rebuilt the Vano so it has an anti-rattle kit, M50 manifold as you can see right here, along with the M50 throttle body plus the adapter plate, stage 3 FX clutch with the lightweight flywheel, 14 pounds, oil catch can, OEM pilot bearings, SOX throttle bearings, OEM flywheel bolts, dual core aluminum radiator from eBay. So bro, this radiator, it's an eBay radiator, but let me tell you something, it's been good for like years, bro. Like my shit's never overheated, and I'm not finna buy Mishimoto because that shit is just tax, bro. Like I'm not doing it. Let's see, let's keep going. In the transmission I have a brass pivot pin, so we got an upgraded pivot pin, metal water hump plus metal thermostat housing, throttle body heater delete, clutch delay valve delete. What else? New radiator bushings, new cam sensor, new crank sensor, new Vanos solenoid, new Vanos line, new rear wheel hub, new fuel pump. It's got an X brace in the front. Oh, and then also on the interior, so I kind of wanted this to like be a race car. So I bought these from Turtle Labs. It's gonna be their track cards, to delete the old ones. I also have rear camber arms and plates, replaced the center bushing, upgraded the diff bolt to a 1/2 inch because bro, my diff bolt kept snapping. I swear to God. It was under NA power, snapped 3 times, bro. 3 times. I also have the eBay special slotted and drilled brake rotors that have also held up really good. So that's cool. And for the injectors, I went 625cc snake eater injectors because all my other injector combos, bro, they were ass. Snake eaters were finally starting to get somewhere on the tuning. So yeah, that's basically, I think that's the whole build rundown for now, except for the engine. So after I hydro locked the engine, I got the machine work done, head / block decked, crank polished, cylinder head job plus valve stem seals. That was $500. Rear crank seal is Cortico, front crank seal also Cortico. Like I used all OEM parts pretty much, except for like the China stuff that I know will work. Cylinder head plus gasket rebuild set, piston ring set. I also gapped the piston rings for boost, so just look up your specs and you can find whatever specs you need. Crank bolts, rod bolts, OEM main bearings, OEM rod bearings, oil pan gasket, oil pump, new oil pump because the old one was just trash. Right now, it's got some good oil pressure too, and it's still on braking oil. I haven't even drove this thing 50 miles. And then of course, I got the eBay manifold for $100. It's a bottom mount manifold. You might be able to see it right there. It's the turbo. There's the manifold. Wastegate welded on there. I paid $100 to have the wastegate welded. Just because I don't have a TIG welder, so I couldn't do it. It's a cast manifold. ARP head studs. I got a boost gauge that is gonna be, oh, what's the boost gauge brand? I forgot what it is. Oh man, I don't know. I don't remember the boost gauge brand. But I also have the oil pan. I had a fitting welded on for the oil drain. It's got brand new lifters, AEM AFR gauge, and then the, oh man, glow shift boost gauge. So yeah, not really much done to the car, except you can't see them right now, but I have starlights in this thing that I did myself along with the alligator interior. So I mean, it looks pretty good. But yeah, basically that's gonna be the whole rundown of the car. And then I also got my truck, the other clapped out E90. But yeah. How you doing, sir? Pretty good.
Right here.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good.
You too, appreciate it. And then this is gonna be 2011 535. It's got upgraded 19Ts along with the cone intakes, Walbro fuel pump. And I forgot what else. I just bought this thing. I paid him $1,500. It's pretty much a fucking banger, dude. Look at this hoe. Oh, it's locked. Well, you can kind of see clean interior, everything. Just needs a transmission. So yeah. But car runs good-ish. Still got some tuning to do, but we're getting there, so yep. Now that the full build is pretty much almost done, I've got all the parts. I've estimated that I've spent almost $11,000, but that includes buying the car and all the mods that I've done, because I pretty much done everything myself except for the tuning. Like I said, we're still trying to sort it out, but Brett over at UNK Performance, he's the one that's tuning it. He's in Florida and I'm in Texas, so basically I'm just setting up logs and sending them to him, trying to get it done. So hopefully it'll be fully 100% running soon and get some good pulls. So I guess I'll go ahead and record a few. I gotta record some logs to go ahead and send to him so we get the tune updated. So yeah, I'm over here. I'm using ROM Raider and then the ROM Raider logger. It's pretty easy to use and you can use it on like the stock ECU too. So it happens to work out pretty good. And then I'm also using this little screen recorder so I can record everything and just send it to him. All right, so here's my gauges. I got air fuel ratio, boost, and then oil pressure. I got the logger up and running, so we're running ROM Raider logger, and I'm low-key excited because, I mean, it's not super cold, but this is gonna be like the first semi-cold start of the year, so let's see. So it's idling pretty lean right there. limit. Oh no. Damn, Loki fucking lost. But alright, that's gonna wrap up the video. So still got some more tuning to do before it's fully drivable. It's basically around 5 psi. It's starting to like cut for some reason. It's getting too rich, so we're trying to fix that. And then of course I'll upload some way better pulls. But yeah, this is my 1997 turbo e36. I built this thing basically outside of my dad's garage, and now I just moved into this house like a few weeks ago, so I kind of been working on it some more. But everything to the car I've basically done it outside. I mean, I might have done the clutch in a shop before when I was in school, but I had to put it in outside anyway, so pulled the whole motor, rebuilt it, everything, did it all myself. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for some more content. Might do some content on the Duramax too, or the 535. But yeah, pretty minty. I love this car, bruh. Literally, I would daily this car any day over any of these other cars. But yeah, that's a wrap.